what's in your dressing room.
Fifth round knockout. He is bringing this. He says, I realize now that I do have good. De La Hoya right away. Camacho. Look at the kick by De La Hoya. Camacho coming back. Camacho has somebody. Camacho look. De La Hoya closing slants here. Oh, Camacho's tempo. Leaky quick left hand and the right cross. It's on. That's a Camacho's De La Hoya. Halfway through.
Don't hold him, break.
Real fast, but take kind of a slow right hand, moves you into a false sense of security with the crash of the right hand for a moment, and then turn it out. Well, you've got the adrenaline of the crowd. Show you what that looks like. Macho landed with his best shot, which we had expected. It felt like Óscar was Trinidad, but he fought in those fights. Macho De La Hoya in the ground. The crowd scores a slump. And therefore, De La Hoya would run right in, hands about his stomach, ties up. Trying to be cagey. They want him to stand his ground. Oh, that's difficult words against a fighter like that. That's just more, I am more aggressive than you saw that in the first round. Looking for KOs.
Representing the Nevada State Athletic Committee.
Don't jump.
Richard Steele, of course, from Nevada. His jab of the Macho Man. He's got to throw some more right hands. He tries to let it go with the hooks that we have seen. See when Óscar gets squared up a little bit. He lets it.
Quick to recognize it, quick to see the opportunities. He could use it as the right hand lead. It's a unique position for him to be in.
He just fights offensively and sounds. And if you don't know it, both of these guys can go the distance. Over David Kamau and Hector at a fifth round.
Macho getting into good punching range, setting up perfect positioning. He's
back. Watch the way he doesn't linger. He slides one way or the other, usually to his right.
To work. I believe it's their belief that Óscar will get tough.
Gonzalez earlier this year. It wasn't necessarily the case against Whitaker, where the punch output dropped. Manuel Stewart told him between rounds he didn't mince any words with the fighter.
And it's hard to Emmanuel Stewart wants De La Hoya.
Jab, he's trying to land straight rights and left hooks.
Yeah, but meanwhile, George, I don't see.
Somehow you got to score at some point. So you're thinking that De La Hoya might run down enough that Camacho.
Punch to get out. Punch. Don't hold it.
Straight right hand lands for an uppercut. He still hasn't done a lot of damage with his gloves. Combinations, but fighting more with ferocity.
Good body punches by De La Hoya. Keep a lot of that steam out of him in the latter rounds.
Watch your head.
Capital for De La Hoya as the fight goes on.
Left jab always works. You just got to believe.
He's only spent 40 seconds on the stool now out of an allotted 3 minutes.
He's just very excited as I've ever seen him, Jim.
Yep. Will that eagerness be a plus or a minus?
Punches. He's giving us the illusion of fighting back. He really isn't fighting back.
$200,000 against the chance to cut off Hector's forelock that he can
win a straight right jab and throw that straight left hand.
Good as he steps in.
Good.
Now De La Hoya uses the jab to set up a left to the body.
For Camacho's jab.
I think De La Hoya is always around.
You see De La Hoya take a backward step, you're going to see a different fight. Out this bottle, land, fall into the rope, things of that nature. But you got to catch Camacho around. He's just following him around. You don't want that.
Is that because of the eagerness?
Yeah.
Body punch by De La Hoya to punch. Is a member of the Olympic training staff back in 1992 and has worked a lot with De La Hoya.
4 rounds.
Larry, so far I've got it 40-36, 4 rounds to nothing. Óscar De La Hoya. Whack him with a good left hook.
Well, meanwhile, he's won all 4 rounds on both of our cards. Left hand, but his foot is always on the inside of De La Hoya's left.
Straight right hand sets up a left hook for De La Hoya.
And let me tell you, that hurt Camacho. He took a hell of a punch there, George.
It's working for him in a way that we never saw it work against the other southpaw, Whitaker.
Left foot, and he's standing too close. George, he's never wanted to commit to
this 5th round, a perfect illustration of the problem that faces Camacho. He just
up and take a chance or two.
Well, when Camacho lost, didn't risk anything trying to win. He was satisfied to finish. He says it won't be the uppercuts. And Camacho landed 3. Corner, and now we go back to work. Schedule 12. It's been all De La Hoya so far.
You see he's missing by inches only because of the position of his 10-year-old son. He's got a whole refueled family behind him now. Camacho really wants to work hard.
Unable to handle De La Hoya in the first 6 rounds.
Camacho out by, but he's finding just like every other top fighter who has fought Camacho.
Boy, he's taking some punches.
Took huge shots from Edwin Rosario back in 9. Opponents have gone to sleep on that punch. But not Camacho. Óscar isn't that big a puncher after all at 147. But tonight, he looks as...
This obviously is very personal for Óscar De La Hoya.
And some great punchers who have tried to knock out Hector Camacho. De La Hoya up on his feet to start the 11th. Scored through 10.
Jim, certainly Hector Camacho hasn't gotten off the schneid. 10 rounds to nothing. Some punch, got some heart because I don't know what he's doing on his feet. But it's all Óscar De La Hoya.
But obviously he's oblivious to all that.
By De La Hoya, that hurts. Ooh, you want to drop your elbow and just leave your... Boy,
hard to guard your face. Uppercuts have been tremendous for De La Hoya. De La Hoya is never... And Óscar wants this so badly, he can taste it.
Hoya wincing as he got off the canvas. I don't know if it was his knee or his shoulder.
Break! Okay, this is the last thing I'm saying about the holding, okay?
A few rounds, De La Hoya momentarily slowed, coming off of the big tackle.
The holding! Break!
I think it might... Throws a left hook to the body hard there, so for the moment the shoulder doesn't seem to impair him. As did once knock out a fighter named Juan Nazario back at 135 pounds with one.
Another left hook to the body.
Because he has taken a willful whipping tonight.
Come on, punch your way out. Punch your way out. Listen.
Well, I guess De La Hoya
Will be well on that.
Any chance, Larry? Do you think there's any chance that Camacho's going to tell you
Go and tell the world I got an 80-4 record. I survived with
from Camacho for holding? That'll make it even more one-sided on this. Óscar De La Hoya won a knockout over Hector Camacho. 35 seconds.
Good right, left hand by Camacho.
Yep.
You better straighten up.
And the fight ends up going performance for Óscar De La Hoya. Perhaps the greatest suspense that it...
Óscar De La Hoya.